Alright guys, here we are doing an oil change on a 2006 Honda CR-V.
And we do an oil change because if you don't, then you'll get sludge in the engine, you'll need a new engine. And don't forget the most important part of every repair in the shop, your safety
Here
glasses.
we're going to open up the hood. Just going to push the hood release. And then the lever under here. Alright. Here is where you fill the oil up and use the dipstick where you can check your oil. So we're going to take the oil cap off before we raise it. Set it there.
So right here, you have the oil pan, and this is the drain plug where you drain all the oil out, and the oil filter is actually up over the exhaust over here, right here. Make sure that you get a catch can to catch your oil when you drain it. And the trick is to try to not get any oil on your hands. And you gotta take the oil filter off. Sometimes you'll need an oil filter wrench, but luckily this time it's loose for us.
When the oil here is somewhat dripping, that's when you can put the drain plug back in. Now once you get the oil filter out, you always want to double check that the oil seal came out with it.
Since this is a Honda VTEC, it takes 5W20, so it's a little bit thinner of an oil, and it's full synthetic, so it's cleaner for the engine and it runs better. This car actually takes 4.4 quarts, so
You always want to make sure you turn down the drain plug and don't make sure you don't over tighten it, because if you over tighten it, you can snap it, and that's not a good day.
And on this car, it's actually 33 foot-pounds. And when you hear that click, it's tight. And you look that up on your respective tech source. And you can't forget to lube up the oil filter seal so that it doesn't seize when you put it on. Then you got to put the oil filter back in the car, because if you don't, well, then you're gonna have a bad day. And when you put the oil filter on, all you want to do is hand tighten it, because if you tighten it with something else, you'll over tighten it and you'll ruin the filter. And then you have to fill the car to the capacity standards to what the car is supposed to take. And lucky for you, we actually already filled this up to 4.4 quarts, which is what it's supposed to take, so you don't have to wait for us to do all that. Then you just dump, 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 dump. Yes, sir. This is riveting. So satisfying putting clean oil in a car. This Honda's got another 500K in her. She'll go.
Alright. Well, I'm done for the day because I gotta go to. But, yeah, it's still leaking.
And then when you're done, you put the oil cap back on, you start the car and shut it off to check the oil level. You don't want any to drip on the engine. Tight. Then you tighten the oil cap, and sorry about the other shop noise, it's still a working shop. Tighten the oil cap, then we gotta start the car.
So here you gotta start the vehicle so the oil circulates through the engine.
Hey Dakota, how do you start a car?
Well, you turn the key, you listen to the fuel pump, and once that's done pumping, you turn the key and it starts.
And you can't forget that you need to check for leaks while it's started. We look good. Shut her down.
Alright.
And then after you start the car, you gotta check the oil. So what you do is you take this here dipstick out and you clean off the dipstick. You clean off the whole dipstick. Then you stick this here dipstick back in its respective hole. It only likes to go in this hole, so don't try to put it in any other holes. And you put it in and you leave it there for a couple seconds, just so you can pull it out and you got to check the level on it. And as you see, the level is good.
And this has been Dakota.
And Caleb, and
And
that's
that's
how you do an oil change.